Or I'm gonna tell you how to make a fire extinguisher into a gas tank. First, you find a fire extinguisher, and preferably, hopefully, it's empty. But some of them, not all of them, you'll be able to unscrew the top. Like this one I have here that you saw in that video. It's called Birdshot because I had shot it before I had turned it into a gas tank with a shotgun a couple of times, and nothing happened to it really. So yeah, you find a fire extinguisher, and some of them, not all of them, will twist off like this. So once you twist off the top, there's usually a tube sticking all the way down from there that goes all the way into the fire extinguisher, straight down, that allows you to for the dust to fly through. So once you unscrew the top, you dump it out, give it a good clean washing, and take the top off, the cap off. But I did this, I modified it real quick, and I simply just got a hole punch, popped the hole in it, stuck a little rubber ring in there, and put a valve tip. But since I didn't have the right stuff to do it, and it was only a temporary tank, what I did was I popped the hole in it, stuck a piece of rubber hose inside it for the rubber seal, and then because I didn't have the metal screw valve cap, I used a pin cap for a pin, the tip to a pin. I took it out and I shoved it in there in the rubber and put some Seal-All to where it stayed with a little nipple like that sticking out, to where it's small enough for a hose, the fuel line, to hug over it. So once I did that, I filled it full of water to test it, and put the lid back on to see if it would hold the water without it leaking, and it did. So once I knew it would do that, I cleaned it out, let it dry, and then I filled it up with gasoline, and I hooked it to my straight up to my carburetor on my dirt bike, and gave it a crank, and it kicked on, which was crazy because it worked. And all it was just a fire extinguisher with a pin cap for the spigot for the fuel line.